Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, Alex Meyer is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Fastball called for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
1-2.
Hit hard toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
1 out, nobody on. Strike 2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that one just missed outside. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. Digging in, Guillermo Vasquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season. To find a way to get to 500, you feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball. Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting third, center fielder, Charlie.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Desmond. And that's the second out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich. In previous at-bats against Clayton Richard, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Rougned Odor now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. No balls and 1 strike. Softly hit to the left side. On to first, and it's dropped. Boy, and on a muff catch, he's going to reach it first. Wow.
Wow, as we watch this, I have to just shake my head. Looks like a good throw, but the first baseman just drops it. I guess that big glove isn't big enough, huh?
Standing in, Jorge Soler. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Jose Martinez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw. And Posey has a cannon. He's gone at second base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. None left for Seattle. We'll go next for New York, Adrian Beltre, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is in there for strike number 2.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Popped him up. Here comes Soler. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The 2-2 one more time. Chopper to short. To his left, Duffy. And that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. That's low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Duffy comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Xander Bogaerts, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Martinez is there. Next for Seattle, Ian Desmond, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. And the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Too low, 1-0. He singled to open up the ball game. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. 2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. Third inning, no score to this point. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So striding in, Victor Rivera. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. Ball 1. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Hit out towards second. Adore is there. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Didi Gregorius. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Digging in for his second at bat, Guillermo Vasquez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On the ground to third. There is Franco. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Ketel Marte. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Beltre fields it cleanly, and the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
On to first, and Cespedes grounds into a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners go down quietly. Next for New York, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In is Christian Yelich. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
You know, D-Roll, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout. Looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Here's Rougned Odor now. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In is Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Next for Seattle, Jose Martinez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball. Into the box now, Victor Rivera. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. 1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Guillermo Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And Franco will make the catch. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ian Desmond. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
The 0-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here it comes on 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Up next towards the end.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Matt Duffy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss. Swing and a ground ball to third. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Cesar Hernandez.
Popped him up. Here comes Soler. He can't get there as it falls in. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single. As we take a look at the league leaders in hitting, and as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
You know, D'Lo, there's a school of thought that says, hey, never dive into first base, but that dive just bought himself a base hit.
Yeah, I didn't go to that school, Dan. I was known for diving into first base. I'll tell you what, they'll say all the right things like, oh, the ball beats you there, you get there faster if you run instead of dive. When you smell a knock, it's tough not to just want to dive at that bag like a chocolate donut.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Number 29, Adrian Beltre.
And they'll go ahead and issue Beltre the free pass.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Digging in and looking for more, Buster Posey. He singled his last time up. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Drilled to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1-run score. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And that is going to be all now for Clayton Richard.
Number 37.
First pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch. Back here in the Bronx. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Next will be the designated hitter, Ketel Marte. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 39, Alex.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Try again, 1-2. Grounded to short. And there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, who blew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Seattle.
Ready once again, Victor Rivera. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Hit sharply on the ground. Duffy is there, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Duffy has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Guillermo Vasquez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Rougned Odor.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
1-1. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. At the plate, Jose Martinez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that misses. 1-1. Soler, the runner at second with 1 away. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Odor has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. In is Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his 2nd base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's Buster Posey now. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like... You're watching Major League Baseball on the show as we are back at Yankee Stadium for the beginning of the 8th. Pat Neshek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matt Duffy. He was a double play victim last time around. Changeup in for a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 1 for 5. Count even now at 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Seattle, good night.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout.